Arsenal, tactics, formation, instructions, player skills, players abilities. I'm gonna teach you all of them. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to use Mikel Arteta's Arsenal in FIFA 21. And I'm not just going to explain about the tactics. I'm also going to explain about the players' skills and abilities, because just understanding about the tactics is really not enough at all. You need to understand the players' abilities and the skills as well, because without understanding the players, you are not going to win games using Arsenal. I can assure you that. So it's very important to know your players, to understand them, and then you're gonna be able to bring Arsenal to the maximum level when you are playing on the game. And now let's just get started. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm going to explain about the tactics, and these are the players that I'm going to use. And if you don't like the players, I'm gonna list down the players that you can change them up. The tactics, the set play, the strategies are all still going to be the same, so you don't need to worry about changing the players if you don't like the starting 11 that I am currently using. Okay, so these are the players that I'm going to use. And the way Arsenal plays, they mostly do counter-attacking football. They play very fast ball circulation. The point is that counter-attack, it's all about counter-attack. So the way they play is that for the wingers, they're going to cut inside mostly. Aubameyang is going to be playing on the half spaces like this. The same for Saka, they are going to cut inside on the half spaces. So the wingers are going to cut inside, and Odegaard is going to have a free roll around the pitch like this. That's the way he plays in the real life as well. Saka and Partey mostly gonna stay back while attacking, and for the fullbacks, most of them are going to attack overlap. Okay, most of them, including Bellerin as well. But for Bellerin, he can sometimes play inverted. Okay, so for Lacazette, he mostly gonna be a false 9 striker by dropping deep into the midfield to maintain ball possession, much better ball circulation on the midfield. That's the way Lacazette played in the real life as well. And now without further ado, let's go to the formation. Now the formation that I'm going to use is 4-2-3-1 wide. Okay, and now let's go to the instructions. For the keeper, it's going to become for crosses and sweeper keeper. And why did I put the settings like that? It's because the keeper has the traits of rushes out of goals and counter sweep crosses. That's why I put the instructions count for crosses and sweeper keeper. Okay, the center backs is going to be all default, no changes. Okay, no changes. And now let's go to the fullbacks. For the fullbacks, Tierney attacking wingbacks join the attack and overlap, but for Bellerin it's doing only to be join the attack. But if you want to put overlap, it's fine, but I find it best suited for Bellerin to put default, okay, for the run type. And I'm going to start explaining why. Let's start with Tierney. The reason why I put join the attack for Tierney, because Aubameyang sometimes he's a bad dribbler, so you're gonna need Aubameyang to pass the ball to someone on the overlap. That's why Tierney is gonna have the job to maintain the ball possession on the final third, while Aubameyang is unable to dribble against the opponent's defense. Okay, so that's where Tierney's role is gonna be playing on the final third, to focus more on attacking, maintaining ball possession on the final third, and doing some crossing into the box. And now let's go to the Bellerin. The Bellerin is the same case, join the attack, because yeah, he's going to help Saka a lot in circulating the ball on the final third. For example, Saka cannot penetrate the defense, so Bellerin will go to the final third to maintain the ball position on the final third, or he's gonna do a cross into the box by attacking from the overlap. That's the way they play actually. And that's it for the attacking wingbacks, very simple. And for Saka and Partey, the way they play is very same. Stay back while attacking cover center, Partey stay back while attacking cover center. Okay, and now I'm going to explain why. Because Saka and Partey, their role is as defensive midfielders and deep line playmaker. Okay, they are deep line playmakers. The instructions why I put stay back while attacking is because they mostly play like defenders. They also play as a deep line playmakers. They are the main players to control the attacking tempo from the back. Okay, so if for example, if you want to attack, it all starts with Saka and Partey. They are the ones who decide when to attack, when to defend. Okay, and they are very important because they are the main bridges between the forward players and the defender players. Okay, that's why having midfielders are very important, especially defensive midfielders. Most people very underestimate defensive midfielders, but defensive midfielders are very crucial for Arsenal, not just Arsenal, but on so many teams that in the real life and also in FIFA 21. Okay, so you're gonna put stay back while attacking because that's the best one for help defending, and play making from the back and cover center is because they're gonna focus more on the attacking and defending from the center. Okay, the same goes to Partey, stay back while attacking. He defends at the back and also playmaking from the back, and then cover center is because he plays much better on the center. And that's it, attacking and defending as well. And now let's go to Odegaard. For Odegaard, it's going to be free roam, and I'm going to explain why. His role is as an advanced playmaker. He's a very great vision, very creative. He has a 5-star skill move and a left-footed player. As you can see, he's a left-footed player, a 2-star weak foot. So yeah, make sure to use his left foot as many times as possible. He got 5-star skill moves, and medium work rate. Okay, that's you want to know about Odegaard, the stats. He loves to create big chances on the final third and also loves to roam around the pitch to find attacking spaces. Okay, so the way he plays is that he's gonna roam a lot of the pitch like this, finding attacking paces to create attacking chances, to create big chances on the final third, and that's how Odegaard plays in the real life. Sometimes he drop deep into the midfield, or sometimes a defensive third to receive the ball from the center backs, and then he will carry the ball up and then he will start to attack into the final third, and that's the way he plays in the real life as well. And now let's go to the wingers. For the wingers, cut inside, get in behind and get into the box for a cross. The same goes to Saka. Cut inside, get in behind and get into the box for a cross. And both of them, the way they play are the same, but they have a little bit of difference about Aubameyang and Saka. For Aubameyang, he's originally a striker, okay, but for Saka, he's originally a winger and a wing back, okay. But the way they play, after I put the instructions like this, the way they play is very similar. It's going to be the same, but Aubameyang is going to be focused more on scoring goals, and Saka is going to be focused more on controlling the ball from the overlap and then finding attacking chances to cut inside. And that's it, actually, the little difference that I mentioned. And for Aubameyang, cut inside is because he loves to attack into the half spaces to score goals, like a finish shot or something like that, and get in behind because Aubameyang is a very fast player. The way he plays is that he's going to run very fast into the final third and then he's going to shoot for the goal. When he gets the ball, he's going to run very fast, and that's it, okay, that's the way he plays. And now let's go to get into the box for crosses, because every time a cross is created from the overlap, Aubameyang is going to be prepared himself, positioning himself into the box, and then going to do some volleys, some headers, and etc. Because he's a striker, okay, his job is to score goals. Okay, for Saka, the same as well, cut inside, because he's a left-footed player, but he's gonna cut inside so that he can utilize his left foot much better on the half spaces. And for supporting runs getting behind, because Saka is very fast in running, and the way he plays is when he gets the ball, he's gonna run very fast to penetrate the defense, and then he's gonna score goals. That's the way Saka plays. And get to the box for crosses, because yes, every time the crosses comes to the box, Saka is gonna score goals. Okay, that's it for the wingers. And now let's go to the strikers. The strikers is going to be all balanced or default. But I want you to treat him more like a false 9 striker, because he's a great dribbler. He's very good at dropping to the midfield to circulate the ball as long as possible, and also he loves to drift wide sometimes, like this, to the left, to the right as well, to maintain the ball possession as long as possible when the attacking from the overlap is not possible. That's the way Lacazette plays in the real life, okay. He's the hardest working player on the team, so I really love to have Lacazette as the striker in here in this team. And now let's go to the tactics. For the tactics, it's going to be defensive style balance with 5 bars, depth 5 bars, offensive style balance with 5 bars, placing box 5 bars, corners 2 bars, free kicks 2 bars, and I'm going to explain why. For the defensive style, you can change them up anytime. It's not going to be a balanced 5 bars, but this is just my personal settings. But the way they play in the real life, they mostly drop deep into the defensive third, and then they will wait for the opponents to come for them, and then when they recover the ball, they will immediately doing a very fast counter attack into the box. Okay, actually that's the way they defend the real life, but in the game I really strongly recommend just put 5 bars balanced, and I found it to be very nice to use if you defend like that. And for the offensive style balance is because they can play all kinds of offensive style, a long ball, fast build up possession, but the way they mostly play is that they mostly play long ball and fast build up. Okay, but I'm just gonna put it on balance because that's the best one with 5 bars, because that's the best one, the most balanced one as well. Plenty bots 5 bars because it's the most balanced one as well. And yes, if you want to use Arsenal to attack, they mostly attack from the overlap because they create more chances from the overlap, and you're going to do a lot of crossing into the box. And most of your attacking build ups starting for the defenders, including from Saka and Partey, okay. It's very simple actually, the way Arsenal plays. It's all about counter-attacks. That's it. Playing FIFA 21 is all about 20% tactics and 80% gameplay. If you just watch these tactical videos, it's not enough at all. If you want to really learn about how to use Arsenal in FIFA 21, I want you to click the video right here, right now, to watch myself playing these tactics live on the game, okay. And I assure you that you're gonna learn a lot of things from the video. And that's it for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Leave a like, and that's it. Bye bye.